to another episode from the Veg Grower Podcast. Now, I am knackered this week. I've had the last few days been drinking a lot of this stuff, beer, which is why I've decided this week I'm going to make some beer can chicken. Well, a version of beer can chicken, shall we say. So that's the beer can. This is obviously the chicken. So I'm going to get this on the go while I'm working on the allotment, like I have been doing recently. I'm really enjoying it, actually, partly because I love barbecue and I love cooking it, and especially outside. But something I just want to say, instead of being on the beer the last 3 days, I've been lucky enough, friends of mine are in a band called Iron Tiger, and they've just had a album release. So the last 3 days I've been out celebrating that with them, which is why I've been on the beer. I know this is slightly promotional and nothing to do with veg growing, but I'm just mentioning it because I think they're awesome. I'm going to add links to their channel down below in the comments, and if you're very eagle-eyed you may see me in pretty much, I think at the moment there's only 2 videos on, but there's more coming out to do with it. But yeah, if you're very eagle-eyed you may see me in pretty much all their videos. I've been following these for a while. They played at my wedding and they're awesome. Anyway, I'm just coating this in some oil and some garlic. I think that's about ready, so let's get that cooking. Just go in here. Get that going. Let's wash my hands, it's going to be hot. Yeah. Right. Well, with this out of the way now, let's get on and do some gardening. Well, this bed here, I'm just quickly showing you, was weeded last week and it's all grown back, but all the leeks and sweet corn in amongst it have also really grown on. I think we had a bit of rain this week and that's really helped things, so I'm going to crack on and get this lot all weeded out. And there we go, that's a bit clearer now of all the weeds, and you can see everything's growing nicely in that bed. I'm quite pleased with it. Better of all, I'm starting to feel a bit more human now. Right, so one job I've been meaning to get on and do for the last couple of weeks is planting out my sweet potatoes. Now, a few weeks ago, this area, which is right at the top of a new plot, just get that out. There we go. Right at the top of a new plot, I've covered in about 6 inches of well rotted horse manure. When I grew sweet potatoes last year in bed over there, it was a raised bed, and all I did was plant it in well rotted horse manure, a good deep layer, deep mulch, and that worked really well. But this year I've done a bit of research to see if I can try and improve on what I had, so hence why I've got this black membrane down, and we'll plant through the black membrane like so. I mean, I don't know if you can see the roots on that. That's done really well. Pull that like that. Just try and get the membrane up around the edges so it'll grow through quite nicely. There we go. I'm a bit behind in planting these out, if I'm honest. I've wanted to do it for a few weeks, but as always, it gets on. Again, another good root system on that one. I did also want to burn holes into this plastic membrane instead of cut, as that's meant to be better, but all these things I keep meaning to do, we're just putting off getting them planted. And as sweet potatoes, from what I understand, like heat, I think now it's getting hot. It's the right time of year. There we go. But I have to admit, these have grown really well already. I've got some decent roots and some decent leaves on them. Okay. That one is easy to go in. We'll make our way back along this next row. I keep getting a whiff of the chicken I'm cooking over, and it smells absolutely delicious. And the last one. There we go. That's them all planted. Only 3 of them didn't actually survive. Now, something else I've researched about growing these is to stake them, and I'm having them climb like a climber. It's meant to produce a better quality sweet potato, so we'll just stick those in as well. Can't do any harm. There we go, that's them. That's them all now planted and good to go. So what I'm going to do now, give them good watering in, and then I'm going to go check on the chicken. Alright, just so I'll quickly show you everything I've harvested this week. So I've got another bowl of raspberries, some red currants, a lot of black currants, a few more onions. In this one here we've got a couple of French beans, not a huge amount but nonetheless. Good lot of gooseberries. And these are the mushy peas called marrow. I want to thank Brian for Allotment Life for his help with these. Between us, we think they should be harvested when they're dry, like they are. And these are just the ordinary ruthless peas that are delicious, really good. So just got a bit of a quick update on this hydroponics kit. Now, this has been in here for 2 days now. Been keeping an eye on the water and what have you. If I zoom in, too far, you can see they're just starting to germinate, which is pretty impressive. That one, that one, that one. Pretty much all of them that I can see have started to germinate. So there we go. That's after 2 days. Okay, so I'm going to wrap up for this week, but before I do, I just want to quickly show you all how the IKEA hydroponic experiment is going along. So let's take the lid off, and I've just shown you what happened after about 3 days. Now this is after a week. There you can see all that. I'm looking underneath and I can see a few roots are actually coming through underneath. So they're about to go past the seed leaf stage. So that's pretty good in my book. And when I look at germination rates, I can see there's only 3. Well, there's only 1 that hasn't done anything. There's about 3 that have done something but aren't as far as the rest. So all in all, that's pretty good. So I'm going to wrap up for this week. Next week I'll probably be taking these on to the next stage, so please keep watching for those. I know it sparked some interest, so yeah, that'll be cool. I'm also on call next week, so it's going to be the normal the tour that I do when I'm on call, so worth watching out anyway. So until then, please take care, and I'll see you again on the next one.